make a paper flower. So this is just a standard printing paper, and what I want to do is I'm going to remove the bow off this present here. So I think you can dress a gift however you like. So with this one, I've dressed it with a Japanese pleat, and what I want to do is just to show you how you can make a paper flower out of white and then just complement the white here and just add a little flower here. But with something like this, you don't need a lot on there. So all you have to do is download the print pattern here, and we have one large one, then we have two size 2 petals, then we have the smaller ones, and then these are just extra petals if you want to use them. So what we need to do is we want to cut all these petals out. So I'm just going for the 5 petals, and then we're going to scrunch them up and make a small flower to add to the gift here. So this one you can keep for other projects. Okay, so you just want to cut them all out. You can use a card rather than paper, but I find the paper is a little bit softer when you're using it with this particular designed flower. Okay, so that's your first one cut out. So what I want to do is I want to cut the remainder out, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble the flower. All my petals are now cut, so I have a large one, I have 2 of the second size ones, and then we have 2 smaller ones. Now what I want to do now is what you will need is you don't need to have this particular ball tool. You don't have to, but it's just easier to when we create the centerpiece. But if you don't have one, you can always just take your petals, just bring that up, and you can just press them down. And what you would do is just sort of twist around, and that will still give you lift on your petal. So what you can do is just press it down and just with your nail tip twist. But obviously it's a lot easier when you're using the right tool. Okay, so we're lifting it and we're giving the petal some lift. You need, you don't need your scissors now, but you do just need a glue gun. And I'm going to add just some glitter in the center, so any kind of glitter. So this is the Wow Sparkles glitter, which I really like, and it's a nice. I've used this one quite a lot in my videos. So I'm going to take the first one, which is the largest petal, and I'm going to take my ball tool. So I'm going to try and just do it with the large one first, and just press, and you can see how the flower just starts to take form. And then I'm going to do the same to the rest. Just going to use a smaller one on this one. All I'm doing is creating some lift to the petals. And then the final one. Okay, so on the template you have 5 flowers on the top. So I want you to use the 5, and it just looks nicer when you have the 5. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to take this, because obviously the glue is hot, so I'm just going to add just a small amount of glue. We don't need too much. You take make sure you put your smaller ones to the side, and then you just offset this one, and then you just add that on like so. Then you're going to do the same for the next one, so just be careful with the glue. Then with the smaller ones I'm just scrumple them up a little bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the 2 together, make the center, and then add them to the middle here. So just add some glue. Just scrumple that up just a little bit, just put it in between your fingers. Just add that into the middle there, like so. And then you can just bring that all up. Again, add a small amount of glue. Take the center. I quite like the black lines showing, but obviously at the moment we're not really looking for that. Okay. So you can see that your flower is taking shape. So if I just put that on here, you can see. So if you feel, because obviously some of the petals are going to be a little bit larger, all you have to do is just curl them back a little bit, just give it a little bit of dimension. That's all you need to do. Or you can curl them in. It's entirely up to you. Depends on what sort of shape you want. And then that's a beautiful flower. Now, if I bring my gift in, I would you just need to add that just slightly to the side. You could just add it on top of here. But because this is white, green, greys, the flower looks quite stark by itself. So what you can do, you just take a small amount of glue in the center here. We just want a little round blob of glue. Take your glitters, whichever glitters you're using. Just add that to the center. I'm just going to let that rest just for a few seconds. So what happens with the glitter is going to complement the green printed paper. So let's just get rid of that glitter. Okay. So there, now you can see that just adds that looks so nice in the center there. Obviously we want to let that dry. And then all I would do with my flower is I would just take the flower and just add it to the side there. You don't need anything more. If you want to adjust it, you know, just sort of put it in the center here, anywhere. Really, it's up to you how you want to do it. So you could just put it anywhere that you felt. So if, let's say for example, if our present was like this, I think that looks quite nice just on the corner there.